Alright, welcome everybody back to the channel. So today we're going to be covering a XP strategy slash augment strat to basically level up everything you need inside of COD Zombies. Now, disclaimer before we do get into this one is a little bit more difficult, but it is going to be the best one for high rounds, XP, just kind of going through the game. So far, I have been able to get to round 31 in exfil in around 26 minutes, which is very, very good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in game and I will showcase you guys the strategy. Alright, so we are loading into Liberty Falls. As we know, Liberty Falls is a more small map, it is more compact, so you can basically get more XP just by playing Liberty Falls, or at least at a faster rate, and that is kind of what we want here. So we are going to be going this game for levels, augment progression, which is basically just tied into XP, and gobblegums. So it's going to be all three in one. This is definitely a very good strategy to do anything you want to do inside of zombies right now. So I definitely recommend you guys do try this out in your game. But again, like I said at the beginning of the video, this one is a little bit more difficult. So I would kind of, if you're just starting, I would say go to some of the easier ones we posted and start doing that. But we just finished round 1. So as we know, the Mustang and Sally can be found on the wall right here. We're going to want to be buying these, so you can buy them whenever you want. Now, I have a pre-made zombies loadout that you can do inside of the main menu or in your loadout section. I do recommend having these akimbo, but you can do these with a single. It just might be a little bit more challenging. But we're going to be using these for the entirety of the game. Now, these are probably the best weapon inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies right now. It is crazy how good these are, but make sure that you guys do have PhD whenever you are using these. You really don't want to hurt yourselves just by using them. So definitely remember to pick up PhD as soon as you pack a punch. Sometimes I even buy PhD before I pack a punch, because sometimes when I pack, I have to start shooting and I can easily get myself hurt or killed just from that. So I definitely recommend picking that up as your first perk during this strategy. Plus, the moment you pick that perk up, you can literally hop in the strat and get going. So this strategy is a little bit different amongst others. Instead of going to the left side towards the bowling alley, we want to keep that door shut. Now, some of you guys might already know what strategy I'm talking about, but leave that door shut right there. Do not open that door. We're going to want to go through the right side. Now, it really doesn't matter which side you open up. Both sides are going to open the same area, so you can just go through whatever door you want. Now, I usually try and stay in spawn till about round 6 or 7. It can be a little bit more challenging with the regular GS45s, but just take your time and you'll be able to get through the rounds to be able to stack up as much essence as you're going to need to get this whole strategy started. Coming close to the end of round 7, we can just go ahead and end it. There we go. We can grab this nuke. Now, one thing I do want to say real quick is usually at about round 6, this will upgrade to blue or blue rarity, and you can go ahead and buy that to save yourself some salvage. That's exactly what I did. It does cost $17.50 though, but hey, at the end of the day, when you can get to epic sooner, you're just going to be able to do this so much easier. Now, this is also a strategy that you can use to be able to go to 50s, 60s, even 200. So I'm going to try and showcase this strategy when you're on the high rounds, when you're on the low rounds, and what exactly to do step by step. We can go ahead and open up this door. We're going to need to open that one over there, but we're going to save that real quick. We want to open this one. So then we can come into the pack room. We can pack a punch real quick. That obviously that other door is going to take us to PhD. When you're using these, just make sure if you don't have PhD, you're just shooting farther away. Try not to shoot under your feet, because if you shoot under your feet and a zombie hits you, you are dead. And that is the worst thing you can do in doing these games, is dying right at the beginning, because then all your salvage is going to have to be used for another self-revive, unless you just get super lucky in order to find one on the ground. But that is very, very rare and is not reliable, so just be very, very careful. Go ahead and kill these guys. Shoot him. Okay. Good deal. We can leave this room now. We should have enough to open this. Probably not enough to buy PhD yet. There's a gobblegum already. Nice. What is it? 1 gum awarded. I will take it. Arsenal Accelerator. Not the best gum in the world, but I will take it. Nothing less. Alright. We can actually go buy this right now, but I am kind of scared to go do so. I don't want to go down. Just take down all these zombies up here. Is it double points? We can just grab that at the beginning of next round. Okay, let's buy PhD real quick. Thank you. We already have 1,600 salvage. That is pretty dang good. Alright, we can go ahead and open up the bowling alley. Then we're going to be wanting to go over here. Obviously, that door is going to be shut, so it's going to block a lot of the spawns. Now, in this area, you can kind of train, you can run around, or you can practically just sit right here and wait. Now, you guys might be asking, what the hell do I do if I run out of ammo, Spazo? Well, in this strategy, you are going to want to have, say, a chopper gunner on standby, a mutant injection on standby, but this strategy is going to give you the fastest spawns with the inducer on, and you're just going to be able to go to round 30s without any problem whatsoever. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the strategy, but we're going to go through a ton of rounds so I can kind of showcase you guys this exact strategy and what you need to do on these higher rounds. But even like these hellstorms and stuff, pick them up at the beginning of the game. Don't let them just sit there, especially if you don't have anything. Obviously, if you have something better, then keep it, but if you can find any little thing that's gonna get you out of where you're at by basically calling it in, definitely want to pick it up. We almost have enough for epic. Now we do. Now for ammo, you just go down there, which we can go buy that real quick. It's only 1,000 essence, and then to upgrade this, we need to run all the way back up top over here where we usually do, but it's definitely nice to buy this at a blue rarity already. It is very easy. If you spend none of your salvage, you can easily get epic by now. Again, I would recommend running suppressors on these or on the one you are using. If you don't know, suppressors in Black Ops 6 Zombies allows for extra droppage of salvage that's gonna literally change the game. When I first threw one on, I was like, there's no way this actually helps, but at the end of the day, it does. It can literally make or break your game, and now when I don't use a suppressor, it's actually more difficult to play the game. So I would really highly recommend that you guys use suppressors, even on whatever gun you're running. Say you're camo grinding and you want to unlock diamond or opal, then definitely still run a suppressor. We're going to go ahead and buy Juggernaut real quick, and then we can go over here and buy Speed Cola. This is also another perk that we really much need doing this strategy, because you need to be able to reload. Okay. We take this guy down this vermin round. Here's the max ammo, and then we can head directly back to our spot. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fly through this round real quick, and if we get into trouble, we are just going to call in our Hellstorm. So we can head all the way over here. Yeah, I mean, you can train, you can take mutant injections with you over here. There is a buy station right there, or a buying table, that you guys can just buy whatever you want once you get to a high enough round to where your salvage is basically too high to even be lowered at all at the beginning of every round as well. And it's clutch, because if you go down, you can just run right up there and grab one real quick before these zombies even notice you. So I definitely recommend doing this strategy for high rounds, and maybe even if you wanted to get to 256, which is the max round right now on both Terminus and Liberty Falls. But okay, we're going to go ahead and run through some of these rounds. I will show you guys what to do in high rounds when it gets chaotic, but yeah, I will see you guys then. Alright, we have our last vermin right here. We're going to go ahead and take him down, or no? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. So there's a few things I do want to talk about with this strategy. Every round you're going to kind of be wanting to buy ammo past the 25. You're going to kind of want to run stims. You're going to want to have a streak, because you're going to be picking up a ton as you're doing this strategy just from the amount of manglers that spawn in this game. So you really shouldn't have an issue getting one every game. Now, one thing I also have noticed is not many mega bombs will come through here. Very rarely will one actually do, but it definitely isn't too common for one to do so. Now, if you're ever playing and you're like, man, I'm about to die, all you gotta do is pull out your streak, whether it's a chopper gunner, whether it's a hellstorm just like this, or if it's a freaking injection thing or whatever it is called. But yeah, it's such an easy strategy to do. That was probably the biggest fail I've ever had when it came to actually using one of those. Just throw that up there. We can kind of move around. The round's done, but that's how fast round 30 goes. We just have literally one zombie over here, wherever he's at, dead. And that's how fast round 30 goes. So now we're ready to exfil, which I'm going to actually go and exfil. I'm going to take this dude down first. And there we go, and he dropped a chopper gunner. clutch. We can just open that because we're exfilling. We don't need it anymore. Get some extra XP. Kill those zombies. Yeah, so you really should have everything available to you, triple pack, legendary at this point in the game, and it's not hard at all. Now, if you plan on going past 31, I would highly recommend either hitting the mystery box and getting the jet gun, or building it, because that's what you're going to use over there. You're not going to use these pistols past like 34, 35. Definitely not in the 40s, because guns just get a heck of a lot weaker. So that's kind of what I would recommend for that strategy. But overall, it is literally the fastest spawning strategy in the game. So if you're really looking for efficiency, then that is a very good thing to try and do when it comes to getting XP, getting kills, getting eliminations, maybe going for calling cards, high rounds even. It definitely is very, very good to do so. We can just call in this chopper gunner real quick so we don't miss out on this exfil. Okay. Gun down all these guys. Want to make sure we get the abomination. That's the most important one. He would be the one making us fail, not the zombies. Seems like most zombies are kind of taken out. It's one and him. There we go. Alright, nice. Nice and easy exfil. Wait for this chopper to lower. Heck yeah, very, very simple with the GS45s. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to go ahead and show you guys the XP we earned from that game. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video and it did kind of help you out, or it gave you a new strategy to try and game, definitely consider subscribing down below. We're on the road to 90,000 subscribers, and drop a like on this video. Why the heck not? But let's go ahead and see just how much XP we earned from this game. So here we go. 19k, a little bit over 20k. So if you use more streaks, if you say go for camos or anything like that that's going to earn you XP, you're just going to earn a ton more. But the base minimum is 20k in literally less than 20 minutes. Thank you guys again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.